band with the square guitar. Tonight he's in Washington, D.C., and he's the opening act for the #1 punk rock band in the world, The Clash. His name is Bo Diddley, and if you still can't place him, I think you would have had to be living on one of Jupiter's moons to have missed hearing his music. He's Bo Diddley, the grandfather of rock and roll.
Music has been through 3 generations of music, as we know, rock and roll generations. I was the beginning. I was the cat that went and opened the door and everybody ran through it. I said, what the heck, here I'm a butler. You know, and that's exactly how I described it. I opened the door and standing there and everybody ran through it because we put on a show and we used to do a thing, you know.
And the thing Bo had back in the 50s has been copied by rock groups large and small for 25 years now. For instance, listen to Bo's 1957 hit, Bring It to Jerome, and then to a Rolling Stones song made 20 years later.
When I came about with the record Bo Diddley, they didn't know what to call me. I said, because it didn't sound like nobody else, and I don't sound like nobody today. I got more people running around trying to sound like me. All right, so now, Alan Freed didn't know what to call me when I first came out with that record, so they says, here's a man, what can we say with the original sound? He's gonna rock and roll you right out of your seats. Alan Freed invented the word rock and roll.
To describe you.
Right. During that time, I was the only one that he used it on.
Bo has had a hard time getting the recognition he claims he deserves. When Rolling Stone magazine published its lavish illustrated history of rock and roll a couple of years ago, it had page after page on people like Little Richard and Chuck Berry. But Bo was stuck way in the back on the same page with Paul Revere and the Raiders. Bo was born Ellis McDaniel in Mississippi 50 years ago, give or take a few. His family moved to Chicago, where Bo was raised up on the blues. After a very brief boxing career, during which he adopted the name Bo Diddley, he recorded his first record for the legendary Chess label. It was called Bo Diddley, and it was also his first big hit. The band hit the road for years of one-night stands, most of the time driving all night long to get to the next city.
I've been very lucky because I always had 2 drivers on the road, never just one driver, 2 drivers, so because if one got sleepy, I didn't have to worry about winding up in somebody's cornfield, you know. See, because dudes got a bad habit of you say, go home and go to the hotel and go to sleep, man, you know, because we're traveling right after the gig. And you look up in the club off the stage, and the cats in there hustling women. You know, and they, hey, baby, you know, you want to go back to the hotel with me? You know what I'm saying? And when time go to be ready to go to work, to hit the road, he's sleeping. So now you got to put your life in this man's hands. So I said, I'll break that up. So the cat's human, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get 2 of them. So I just was $100 or less a week in my pocket, and paid for my safety on the road. When one got sleepy, I said, now I don't care what y'all do, you can stay up all night, get me to the gig, otherwise both of you ain't gonna have no job. Yep, that's it.
Bo keeps a very busy schedule these days, touring all over the world. But unlike the old days when he would carry 5 or 6 of his custom-designed guitars, well, these days he carries only one, but a special one.
And it means the mean machine.
This concert was extra special for Bo because an old friend surprised him in his dressing room. It was Chester Lindsay, his original bass player.
Like we be sitting down in the studio playing or something, he'll say, look, I want y'all to do it this way. Well, you know all about that, you know. I want y'all to do it this way, and if we don't want to do it that way, well, he'll do like a kid himself. He'll get mad and he'll go in his little corner, and we got to agree with him.
I don't want to die. You know, I'm just made 50 years old. So it's not important to me as a dollar bill today. You understand? It's important that I have contributed